Hello and thank you for joining me. I'm Heather Forgan of stampwithnellie.com. I'm an independent Stampin' Up demonstrator in the UK. And as this is the first Saturday in the month, I am taking part in the Project Share blog hop. Each Thursday, 4 of us share each other's projects. And on the first Saturday of every month, we create a brand new project and we hop around each other's blogs with those new projects. And this month our theme is Annual Catalogue. Now, you will find a link to the blog post supporting this video in the description bar below, and from there you can hop along to see what my friends Jill, Jez and Verity have all created on the same theme. Now, I haven't actually made my project yet, but I've got it in my idea, and I have worked out some measurements and done a little bit of a prototype, and it's loosely inspired by this project that I made in a Facebook Live recently, where it has this kind of peekaboo mechanism for the chocolate, and I'm going to do something similar with this card and this paper and what else I conjure up to make a gift card holder. So this is old card that had been pre-scored for something else and then not used, but I kind of just worked out the mechanism for that, so I will just take you through that. This piece of card here measures 9 inches by 4.5 inches, and I want to score that at 3 1/4. Let me just double check my measurements here. As I say, I'm kind of making this up. So 3 1/4 and then 7 inches. Just sliding that along there so the edge lines up with the 7, and using the lighter blade of the two, which is the scoring, this is the cutting one. Okay, so I've got that piece. I've also got another piece that is 3 1/4 by 3 3/4. So on the short side of this, I want to score that at 1/2 inch. So I'm just doing it that side there, 1/2 inch. Okay, and that will give us our kind of pop out mechanism for that. I've already cut 2 pieces of designer series paper. This one is 4 1/4 by 3, and this one is 4 1/4 by 1 3/4. This designer series paper is from the Sun Prints collection. Right, so let me get a bone folder and just quickly burnish these score lines. So I'm just making sure that I've got it lined up there before I press down and get a nice crisp edge there. Okay, and the one with the 1/2 inch piece there, that is going to be our mechanism for inside. Now, so that the gift card doesn't fall out, I've got a little bit there that I can tuck it under. So I am just going to add a little bit of glue along the bottom there. Okay. And then I can pop that on so it's slightly more than halfway that way, and then I can trim off the excess there. All right, so your gift card, probably not an Odeon gift card because I think this might be a wedding one, but it's the only one I had kicking around. So that sits in there quite neatly like that. It just helps it to stay in place. So I'm going to add these pieces of designer series paper. Now there is some writing on there. I have absolutely no idea which way is up on that. So I'm kind of guessing the tail, these are tails coming down. If I can't tell, hopefully the recipient won't be able to tell either, is my theory. And if they are, then they've got enough to celebrate. They're getting a card, a gift card, and they've also got fabulous vision. That bit on there, and then this bit on here, bottom bit. So this is what I'd already decided I was going to do. Now we get into the realms of making it up once I've added this bit on. So I'm adding glue onto this little piece here. Okay. And it is going to go butted up to that score line there and kind of equidistant in the middle like that. Okay. Then I need to tuck that down, and then I can add some glue along those edges there, just a little bit. Don't want to go too wide, don't want to foul up the mechanism. There we go. And that can then just fold over like so. So while I'm waiting on that to dry, I'm going to pop it under a block just to hold that down, put that out of the way, and then I'm going to do some decoration for the front. And for this I'm using the Happiness Abounds stamp set and the coordinating blossoming happiness dies. And I'm going to use this big flower, that one, and one of the little leaves. So I've already mounted them onto one block because I'm just going to do it all at once because I'm doing some heat embossing. Embossing buddy, just to take off any oily fingerprints or any static. And then I've got my Versamark ink pad somewhere. Sorry about that. I can just see that I've got a shadow. Sunshine. I don't normally get sunshine here this time of day. Trying to block it out without things falling over and not really doing very well with that. I think we might just have to live with that, folks. Sorry. Inking this up. And then straight down onto my piece of card. Give that a good press. Okay. And I've got a small piece of card and I'm using the congratulations from Happiness Abounds as well. Ink that up. And I can just pop that down there too. Okay. So I will add my embossing powder. I'm going with silver. I've been toying with silver or gold. Didn't want to go black. Or copper for that matter. And I've decided I'm going with silver. Got to emboss and body that bit. Just pop that all over. Like so. Make sure I've got it all. Then I can pop this powder back in my tub. And then I shall heat emboss these ready for die cutting. So I'll put it on mute and I will see if I can do something about this shadow or this light leaking in through my blinds as well. So I will be back with you in just one moment. So we've got that beautifully heat embossed now, and I'm going to simply die cut these with the corresponding dies from Blossoming Happiness. I will be back with you in just one moment. Right, so I've got those die cut. I have also decided that I would want to add a little message on the inside. So as well as congratulations, I've got wishing you all the happiness you can imagine. So let's just decide what we're going to put together. Now I've also picked out the grey granite shimmery ribbon. And we could do something with that. See, and I forgot to say that the die that I used for the circle is from the Stylish Shapes dies. So that goes like so. Just got some little bits to do. I think I might put some ribbon around and we can have a little bow at that side. So give myself plenty to play with, and can't find my ribbon snips. That'll do just now. So I'm going to put these on with dimensionals. I'll put the leaves on like that, and I think I want to try fussy cutting this. Let's just see how that goes. Let's shorten it down a bit. Fussy cutting's not my forte, but you've got to step out of your crafty comfort zone every now and again, haven't you? And this one's not too bad. I'm not going to zigzag in and out. Just around there. Probably need to tidy that bit a little. Then up around those. I'm going to just chop that off for a moment, getting in my way. Back up. I do like a heat embossed sentiment, and this font from this set is simply gorgeous. Let's round that. I'll come back in and do that again. That will do, I think. I could spend forever trying to tidy it up a bit more, but you get the idea, you get the gist. We've got our congratulations. So I'm going to put that over the flowers like that, and I think I will have my ribbon underneath those. So let's just make sure I've got plenty to tie. Just do this roughly for now so I can get my placement. Bring in my dimensionals, and I've got my little glue. I can add that one, this one, so that there, that over the cross, and I will pop that there. Like so. What I might do actually is just put a little bit of tearing tape on there for that ribbon to keep it in place. And it's going to be underneath the flowers anyway. This is what happens when you make things up as you go along. You just keep chopping and changing things until you're quite happy with it. So I've got bits of dimensionals from the edges, so I'll just use those up. There. And there. Take our backings off. Never waste the sides of your dimensionals. That one there, and then this one can go on there like so. I've used up my big ones, and rather than wait till I find to get another strip of them, I will just use the minis. So it's going to overlap there, so I only need to put it along the bottom edge. Add your dimensionals there, and for a little bit extra security, I'm just going to add a wee bit of glue on there. I can put that on top like so. Then we will open that up. It pops open with that, and then I've got, oh, I nearly forgot to put my congratulations on there. Do I want it there or do I want it there? Decisions. No, I think I'll stick with what I had before and put it over the flowers like that. Yeah, we'll go with that. So add a bit of glue on there, and we'll just stick that right along there, and I can get a tiny bit off the edge of a dimensional strip and just pop that on that end bit there so that it's supported and doesn't get caught with anything. Hopefully that's small enough. Should be. Take the backing off. There we go. Got it. And we've got that there. So we've got our congratulations. So I've got that other piece that I decided that I was going to do, and I want to put that on there. I think maybe a punch. I'm hoping that it will fit in this punch. Let me chop it down first. Get my big scissors. In fact, trimmer's here. Right, so I've trimmed that down. Moment of truth, does it fit? Yes, it does. So I'm just lining that up, trying to get it straight and centered. Punch it out, and then I can pop that on in there, and it's just that extra little bit of grating. And there you have it. So it will open and the card pops out, and when you're gifting it, you want to tie this into a neat bow, hopefully. So as I said earlier, this is part of a blog hop, so if you click on the description bar you can get a link to my blog, which not only will show you all of the products and the measurements for this particular project, but more importantly you'll get links to the other 3 blogs taking part in this video hop, sorry, blog hops, not video hop, although some of them may well have videos as well, and you can get more inspiration on how to use your lovely brand new products from the annual catalogue. So I hope you've enjoyed seeing this project. If you have, please give me a thumbs up, and if you're new to my channel, I'd love for you to click on that subscribe button so that you get notified of the next time I upload a video. Until then, take care, bye bye.